Hi, fam. So today we're going to be talking about finding your center, number one, which is key, right? Being able to come from our centered groundedness versus when we're stressed or we're frantic or we're triggered. And then we're moving from an unconscious place, or we're moving from a place of fear, or we're moving from a place of stress, or moving from a place that's not our center, our groundedness, our sovereignty from spirit. Like we're not moving from any of those places, right? We're moving from like something fired us off and now we're like, that kind of energy. So instead of coming from that type of energy, we want to come from our grounded centeredness. This will be the correct direction usually for our life, right? The correct centered groundedness where we can actually hear our intuition, we're able to hear clearly, think clearly. That's the grounded space you want to get to. So it's training what's called our nervous system regulation. We did a little of this in the previous video from last week. So this week is going to be talking a little bit more about that. We want to retrain the nervous system. So the nervous system is what gets triggered. So if something happens and it like basically emotionally sets it off to then we're in fight or flight. Our body thinks there's a bear chasing us or something crazy is happening. And this is just the nervous system, right? It's revved up now and you're in a different energy, right? So you're not in the centered groundedness, calmness, you're now in the fight or flight of it, right? Thinking, oh, there's a bear chasing us. So there's a few different breathing techniques. One was from the video before, and then I'm going to teach another one today. It's going to help calm the nervous system. So what happens is things start to build in the nervous system, stress, anxiety, overworking, just all these things start to build in the nervous system. And so the breathing techniques is basically a relief valve that kind of starts to let some of it out in a healthy way. Because some people can drink it away, smoke it away, different addictions, right? Porn addictions that away. There's different ways that people release this stress, have a stress valve. And so my own question is it serving you? Because you just want to have a relief valve that is serving you, right? Serving the man or the woman you're looking to become, serving the future version of you. So if the ways that you either currently are doing, if those are working to make you a better person, then keep doing them. Is all I say is like, does it work or does it not work? It's not, is it bad or is it wrong? Does it work to make you a better person, to help you achieve the goal you're going after? Because for me, like I would say drinking used to be one of mine, but it didn't work. It worked for the time period that I was drinking, right? And maybe finally I would feel numb. I wouldn't feel the emotions. I wouldn't feel whatever stress I was going through. But then the next day I felt like crap. So it wasn't working long term. It would work temporarily for the hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, however long, right? It would work a little bit then. But thinking long term and the vision I had for myself, it was like, that won't work. Okay. Trying to get up early and go to the gym, trying to get up early and be functional, trying to do different things, be in a more positive mood, have energy. The two didn't go together. So I had to decide, all right, something new. I have to choose something new. So that's why breath work was a blessing, came into my life, and been able to retrain my nervous system completely reprogram myself essentially. Because too, whenever you respond to something and you react to something, right, like to a trigger, you're actually sending energy out to the quantum field. You're actually sending energy out that's basically activating now particles in the quantum to call in more of those things. So we're going to talk more about quantum later on. That's not what this video is for, but just know you're basically activating whatever you're activating, right? If it's an anger, whatever expression it is, you're activating it in a field around us. And this is scientifically proven. This isn't any weird like stuff that I made up, right? This is all scientifically proven. We're surrounded by atoms, protons, neutrons, 24/7. So, and they're constantly, playing with us. They're constantly entangled with us 24/7, reacting to our body, reacting to our thoughts, our emotions, our feelings. It's reacting to us. This field is. So having a centered, grounded energy is now then that's what's activated around us versus whenever you're triggered and now you're in fight or flight and you're rushing around because you're stressed and you're freaking out and you're in that kind of energy, like then you're going to be creating more of that type of energy. So we're going to be, I'm going to teach you just a quick breathing technique. And so my request for this week from you will be to have awareness of when am I in my center? Like this is me in my center, right? Or when am I, like when are you having the notice moments of when are you triggered? When is it that you are in a space then all of a sudden where you're not grounded and you're not centered? And maybe for some of you guys, you've never been grounded and centered. Maybe you've been in fight or flight the majority of your life, which was also me, in fight or flight the majority of your life. So you're not even familiar with what it feels like for you to be grounded. So some of you might feel tired, and that's probably, you might feel relaxed, you might feel tired after it. And that's just your body actually not being in fight or flight for once, or in a long time. So if you need to take a nap, take a nap. I invite you to do that and practice this. But so this is a good time to practice this breath work is when you first wake up in the morning. Another good time to do it is anytime you notice you're not in your center. Anytime. If you're feeling stress, anxiety, and if you're feeling any emotions you don't want to feel, you can do this. And this is like in a 30-second method, it can transform how you're feeling, how you're seeing things, how you're reacting to things, like in 30 seconds, a minute, however long you can sit and take for a second for yourself. And if you can take a minute for yourself, you can go to the bathroom if you're at work. You can go anywhere and do this, right? So it's really simple, really easy. It's going to help reprogram and basically start to dump some things out of the nervous system. And things have stacked up. This is when people start to eventually have panic attacks. Things have stuck, stored all and never released, right? We didn't have healthy releases. Like crying is a healthy release. Exercise is a healthy release. Journaling is a healthy release. So there's a lot of different healthy releases we're also going to go over. There's a lot of healthy releases, but there's a lot of times that we're just in go, right? We're just in go mode, and we don't take the time to sit and be with ourselves and be with this vessel, right? This is like a machine we're pretty much in, right? We're a spirit, and then we have a vessel and a machine that our spirit is embodying in. But if we don't take care of this vessel, like the vehicle, right? Because it's basically a vehicle, and we're just navigating through the planet. But if we don't have it's like getting an oil change, right, for the car. You want to make sure how are the tires for the vehicle? How is the oil change? You want to take care of the actual vehicle that you're going around the planet on, so you can do the best work that you can do while you're here. So practicing this week, noticing when you're in your center. After we do this breath work, you're going to feel when you're in your center, and then noticing when you're not. And the second you have the just notice moment of like, oh, I think I'm in a trigger, right? Something has set me off a little bit, or something has me a little stressed, or something has me angry, or something has me fill in the blank. Something you don't want to be feeling that is not in your center. So asking yourself, like, it's just a just notice moment. Like, oh, okay, the awareness, the self-awareness part is key. So, moment of awareness, all of a sudden, oh, okay, I'm not in my center right now. I'm actually like this, or I'm that, or I'm frantic, or whatever it is. Note the just notice, and then taking a minute, have long to go into the breathing. All right. So what we're gonna do first is go ahead and sit down. Do not do this while you're driving. Sit down on we're gonna like squeeze all the air out of our body. So you're gonna just watch me first. We're gonna breathe it all out, all the way out of your stomach. I want you to feel all the air release completely out of your abdomen, all the way out. You want to squeeze every inch of any air out of your stomach completely. And then you're gonna breathe all the way in. You're gonna hold it. Okay. So that's all we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be breathing it all out. So there's no more oxygen in there. I'm just going to be holding it out. No more holding it out. No oxygen, right? And then when you absolutely have to take a breath, then you're going to breathe in. Then you're going to take a breath in. Only when you absolutely have to take a breath, though. So that's the key. So what this is going to do is it's actually going to trigger your nervous system a little bit for you to self-soothe it. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and practice real quick. So, ready? So taking a seat wherever you are, go ahead and breathe everything out. All of it. Hold. Keep holding. But the alarms are going to start going off in your body, telling you to breathe. Push them off as long as possible. And then when you absolutely have to, then take a breath. And now close your eyes. And then your body relax. Good. Keep letting your body relax. All right. Open your eyes back up. We're going to go for one more. Actually, we're going to do two more. So breathe everything out. All of it. Nothing left in the stomach. Nothing left. Hold. as long as you can. And when you need to, take a breath. Closing your eyes, feeling your body relax. Sinking deep into your body and just feel your body. Closing your eyes, just feeling your body. Breathing regularly. Just feeling your body relaxing. Good job. Okay, we're gonna go for one more. All right, so remember when you feel those bells and whistles going off in your body, just you want to override them. That's basically what we're doing is we're overriding them and then we're releasing. So this is a completely safe practice. There's not going to be like, it's completely safe. So, all right, ready? You're doing amazing. You're doing amazing. I acknowledge you for doing this work for yourself that most people are not willing to do. And this work is transformative. So, all right, last one. Remember, try to hold it as long as you can. As long as you can. Okay, we breathe it all out. Every bit, every bit, every bit. Hold. Take a deep breath in when you're ready. And just feeling your body relax. Relaxing into your body. Breathing regularly. Just feel how your nervous system has changed. Feel internally how your body feels. How do your shoulders feel now? How's the inside of your stomach? Down by your glutes, down by your legs. Like just checking in with your body now. How does everything feel? More relaxed, more than likely. Maybe for some of you. Taking one last deep breath in. Letting it out. Go ahead and wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. And back into the space. Take another deep breath in. Letting it out. Beautiful. So now I want you to check into your mind. Checking in with your mind. How does your mind feel? How is all the chatter, all that was there? How is everything now? How do you feel? Has it improved? Do you feel more clear? Do you feel more calm? Do you feel like you're better, easier able to make a decision? Do you maybe need a nap because you've been in fight or flight for so long that maybe your body, when we slow down the nervous system, you can actually hear your body, what it's asking of you, what its needs actually are. Sometimes we can just be going and blowing through life and we forget about the actual physical body. Like I said, the vehicle that we're given this vessel to maintain it, to take care of it. So we actually can do our work here on the planet like we're supposed to. So good job on doing this work. I invite you to do this every day if you can, as many times as you want, as you need, as you feel. Like I said, when you first wake up in the morning is an amazing time to do it. When you first wake up, don't check the phone, nothing. I invite you to actually have your phone on Do Not Disturb when you first wake up. Let there be the first 20 minutes, 30 minutes, even hour if you can, be for you. And when you first wake up, doing that breathing method, fully feeling yourself, feeling what's there, Because sometimes too, we can have conversations that come up, and it's good to have those conversations. If they're, like if there's a little bit of sadness in there, that's what we talked about in the previous video, there's some sadness there. Oh, having a conversation with that, being willing to confront what's there just so it can dissolve. Your emotions, like we said, are just like little kids. They just want to be seen. They just want to be heard by you, the parent. They just want to be seen and heard by you and acknowledged. The second you acknowledge whatever emotion little kid is there, it's like, oh, okay, I see you, depression. I see a little bit of depression. I see a little bit of sadness. Oh, I see a little bit of anxiety. Oh, acknowledging it takes away like 80% of whatever it is. It needs to be seen and heard. Our emotions are gifts for us. They are trying to tell us something, but they run us until we are the ones in charge of them. So this is a huge way, easy way to be in charge of your emotions. You're the master now. You're the one in control, not the other way around. So I'm excited to see and hear what happens for you, what you notice. Remember also the morning and anytime you notice yourself triggered, anytime because right now you're more than likely closer to your center than before you did this breathing. So the more you do this breathing, the deeper you're going to get into the center of your core of who you really are, not your emotions, because you're not your thoughts, you're not your feelings, and you're not your emotions. You're actually none of those things. So it's really huge to do a grounding practice like this, where all of those get to kind of fade away. And then it's like, oh, will the real you stand up kind of thing, right? Now the real you can be present. So beautiful work today, guys. I'm excited to see you in the next video and excited to see the progress you have. Till next time, I'll see you next time.